What's going on, guys? It's Craig with Take 360. Today we're going to talk about the Yuneec Breeze. Alright guys, first off, I'm going to go ahead and thank you for clicking on this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. So let's just jump right into it. This is the Yuneec Breeze. Okay, I've had this thing for almost a year now. I did a video about a year ago when I first bought this thing, just kind of a first glance type of video. But now I've had it for a year and I've used it for a while. This is going to be kind of my review. Basically, in short, I would not recommend this drone to anybody. This drone, I've had a lot of problems with it. I mean, I have it where it flies, blades fall off. I've had it where all these plastics fall off. I've had it where the GPS covers fall off while it's flying, and then when it flies, and then once GPS falls off, or when the GPS starts acting up, man, good luck trying to get a hold of this thing. And honestly, I spend more time recharging batteries because the batteries do not last long on this thing. I spend more time trying to get this thing to reconnect to Wi-Fi, because as soon as you get probably about 70 feet away from you, or maybe 60-70 feet away from you, it drops Wi-Fi. It drops a connection on it, and you got to sit there and wait for it to try to reconnect. I try to find it, try to find the connection, all that stuff like that. And then by the time you get it to reconnect, your battery's dead and it's coming down and it's landing on its own, because the batteries are dead, because the batteries don't last very long. And if it's windy out, they're really not going to last that long. If it's kind of a windier day or kind of a breeze out, you'll get maybe 3 or 4 minutes out of the battery. If there's no wind out, you may get about 5 or 6 minutes out of your battery. So like I said, I mean, the video on these things, don't get me wrong, the video is nice. I do like it because it's got this camera on the front that pans up and down. It doesn't go side to side, but you can adjust the actual drone itself side to side. The videos aren't that bad on it. They really are pretty good. The stability of it, it's that. But like I said, if you can get this thing to stay in the air, or if you can keep connection on your phone with it or whatever, I mean, this drone would be perfect. I mean, it'd be a great drone, but it's just you cannot keep this thing connected to your phone. Look, it just shut down on its own. So like I said, and like earlier, I was out trying to fly it again, and I got it up, probably about 100 foot up. Usually I have no issues with it being 100 feet up. I can fly it around, look around, all that stuff like that. Drops connection, Wi-Fi lost, and then all of a sudden something happened and deleted all my passwords on it. So now I couldn't even connect back to it, because it was saying the password I was entering, like as a Wi-Fi connection, was wrong, which is basically 1 through 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's usually like your standard code. Or on mine, it's just, but it won't connect to it. So now it lost the codes, it deleted the code, so it just sat there for about 45 seconds in the air till the batteries got low and it came down and parked itself. So like I said, overall it's not a bad drone, but it's definitely not something, if you want to fly off far or you want to get aerial views and stuff like that, it's not really good for that. These are just like real close. If you're about maybe 40, 50, 60 feet away, they work fine. But like in cities, like in the city, it doesn't work very well because there's so many Wi-Fi connections, and I think it throws a signal off. And it like if you get something, like I've had to where I've flown around other buildings that have had like a lot of like weird Wi-Fi signals and stuff, and you get close to the building, it'll automatically suck to that building, it'll hit the building, it'll crash. Now you get to put your drone back apart and fix your blades and everything else. If you do get close to buildings that have crazy signals, it will do that. You'll be flying along, it'll grab a signal from whatever building you're around, and it'll just suck to it, and it goes off and hits the building and crashes. I've had that happen several times. It's kind of inconvenient when you're flying somewhere and you kind of can't get into, and it's kind of hard to retrieve your drone. So like I said, the only pro I have about this is the video. It does take good video, it does take good pictures. Now, usability is not very good. I mean, like I said, it's kind of cheaply built, cheap plastic. I mean, I can just take it like that and it just pops off. It's stuff like that, that happens. There's a lens on the bottom of this thing that's supposed to be there. That thing broke after, like, I don't know, I think after like the first week of having it. I couldn't fly it for a while, and so I started messing with it. Finally got to work without it. It does have a lot of sensors on it, height sensors, GPS sensors, height, and light. So if it's too dark outside, it won't fly. Sometimes I've had it to where if it's too bright outside, it won't fly. If it can't pick up enough GPS signals, it won't fly, or it will take off and it just starts going crazy. It just goes somewhere else, you'll lose it. I have had that happen too as well. So like I said, if you're gonna spend some money, just come up with another couple $100 and just buy like a Mavic. Buy something better. Don't waste your time on this one, on the Yuneec Breeze. Like I said, it's not a bad drone. It's just I would not recommend this drone to anybody, just because of all the issues that it does have. I would love to get like a Mavic or something like that, or something else by Yuneec, even like the bigger ones. I mean, it would be great to have. I don't quite have the money for it, but I would love to have one. But anyways, guys, that's my little 2 cents on these. I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't recommend this to anybody. I would just save your money, go buy you a Phantom or like a Mavic, you know, something like that, something that's good. So like I said, that's my little review on that, my little take on it. Like I said, it's not because I'm mad at it for whatever reason. It's just that's basically what I've dealt with for the past year with this thing. So like I said, if you have any questions, comments, comment below. Don't argue, don't fight. Until next time.